Joined on the phone now by Mr. Fred Fox, brother of the one and only Terry Fox. Quite the journey your whole family is living. Bring us there. What is it like?
It's been great. Terry could never have imagined 31 years later that we'd be still participating and organizing Terry Fox runs and being able to speak about him and share his story. And I say it a lot of times when I travel and visit schools, and how many people get a chance to talk about their younger brother who is recognized as being one of Canada's greatest heroes. So here we are every year participating in the Terry Fox Run and doing our part as a family, which is probably pretty minor compared to all the hard work and commitment that those across Canada have in not only organizing Terry Fox runs, but by participating and making donations to cancer research.
Well, how hard is it continuing this push for the Terry Fox Run with it being your younger brother? I mean, obviously you can't take it any more personal, but how hard is it to really keep that drive and keep it all going?
It's pretty much second nature now. I mean, we knew early on in 1981 after Terry passed away and the first Terry Fox Run took place in September of that year that our family were going to have to get involved, and our mom Betty picked up that torch right off the bat, and she represented our family, represented the Terry Fox Foundation, and some of us, it took a little bit longer to accept what had happened and what's going on, and we always participated in the Terry Fox Run, but we're all more involved than we've ever been before, only because we know it's important, and but we have an opportunity to share Terry's story. Terry is such a bright light to so many people, young and a little bit older, who see Terry as an inspiration, as our hero, and we just don't want that to fade. And as long as we keep it alive, Terry's dream of finding a cure for cancer will stay alive as well.
Could you ever imagine the success that it's having?
No, not at all. Terry left St. John's, Newfoundland, thinking that maybe he'll be able to raise $1 million running across Canada. And he got to Port aux Basques, Newfoundland, on the northwest coast of the province, and Port aux Basques raised $10,000. I think the population of the community was 9,000 or 10,000 people. He figured then, well, if they can raise $1 for every citizen, why not in Canada? So that was his next goal, was $1 for every Canadian. And he was forced to obviously stop in Thunder Bay, came back home, and before he passed away, he did see that goal come true. $24 million was raised before he passed away, which was a population of Canada at the time in 1980. And here we are, 31 years later, $550 million later, and what makes Terry so proud is knowing that the difference that money has made, the difference that he made in starting the Marathon of Hope. People are surviving their cancers now, living more fulfilled lives than they did 30 years ago.
Take us, don't want to date it too much, but back to 1980 until now. So much has happened.
You bet. It's one of the greatest things that happened with the Terry Fox Foundation is having schools participate and do their own Terry Fox runs, and young people participating and learning about Terry, watching the videos, seeing what kind of a person Terry was. That's one of my greatest joys, is going to a school and sharing my story of growing up with Terry. We were only 14 months apart, and I'm a little bit older, and what it was like, and without exaggeration, I can tell children that Terry was no different than them. He wasn't the biggest kid, wasn't the best athlete, wasn't the smartest kid in class, but with a little bit of hard work and determination and that never give up attitude that he showed when he was running across Canada, that they can do the same thing. And we see Terry today. When we watch those videos, a young guy, 21, 22 years old, and he would have turned 53 this past summer. But, it just shows where the run has gone all these years. And every day I have a wonderful opportunity to meet so many that have been inspired by Terry.
31 years later, what will you be doing this Sunday, September 18th?
Yeah, I'm in Toronto right now. I'm leaving for Calgary later this afternoon to do some media and Terry Fox Run interviews and all that in Calgary for a couple of days, and then I'll fly home back to British Columbia, east of Vancouver, where I live, to Maple Ridge, and I'll be participating in the run there on Sunday with my family, and where we've participated there for the last 20 to 24 years, and it's great. Every year you see the same people coming out and more people. It always grows, and we'll look forward to watching it on the news later and seeing how everybody was so enthusiastic across Canada doing the same thing.
An extra special year. I mean, losing your mother back in June. Family really pulling together this year?
Yeah, I think we'll probably. Daryl and Judy, my brother and sister, and my dad will probably be all at different run sites. Dad will be in Port Coquitlam, where we were raised. They now live in Chilliwack, but he'll be in Poco to give his support there, and actually taking over. Mom always spoke before that run, and Dad will be doing that for the first time. And I think we're all going to realize on that day it's going to be difficult. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. What the feelings might be that morning, but I know Mom and Terry will be looking down so proud of that everything is continuing as it should, and knowing that Canadians are still doing their part to keep Terry's dream and dream alive that one day a cure for cancer will be found.
And just one final comment. If you could get one message across to the young kids, the adults, just the masses, what would that one message be? If you're participating, if you plan on participating in the Terry Fox Run, that's great. If you've never participated in a Terry Fox Run, please get out there and give your support. Terry often said during the Marathon of Hope that we will all be touched by cancer in one way or another. Not personally, maybe not, but maybe a family member or a friend. So it's important to get out there. The Terry Fox Run isn't a run; it's a walk. You can bicycle. You can push your children in a stroller. Just get out there and participate for somebody you've known. The Terry Fox Foundation raises money for cancer research to find a cure in all cancers, and so hopefully you can get out there and participate, maybe in remembering Terry for sure, but maybe somebody that you know that's been touched by cancer. Sunday, September 18th is National Terry Fox Day. We also have the 28th, the National School Day. That would be a Wednesday. Thank you so much, Fred Fox, for joining us. Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity, and to thank you for all Canadians for what they've done all these 31 years and keeping Terry's legacy alive.